and welcome to a brand new episode of Pro Clubs Weekly. I'm your host, back from Disneyland. Don't know what gave it away, 8 Ball, and I am joined by someone who didn't go to Disneyland. The rumours are not true, we did not go together. It's Domino! Domino, how are you, good sir?
I'm happier now that you took that out of your head.
Got the merch!
8 Ball. Just so the fans know, you left me high and dry while you were swanning off in Florida. I was here on a Tuesday night, twiddling my thumbs, looking at an empty screen, looking at my mic, looking at my monitor, and
Pictures
I
of
had nothing
me.
in front of me. And now we are back with a wholesome feel for the fans and myself. 8 Ball, what we got on?
Guys, I came back, okay? I did come back. And I came back for VPG ESPORTS Prem. I can't think of anything better to come back to. This is actually the first game we're getting to do for the actual competitive season. So we've done pre-season, we've done all the kind of pre-season cups. And now we're here in the league. And because I was away...
Oh my.
Early chance. Because I was away, we're 11 games into the season. But rest assured, we're with you now right up until the very close. But today, the reason we've got these two teams on is because Prolific, who are in white, who had that early chance, are currently top of the league at time of recording. So you would have seen Prolific, we're going to say like a month ago, Domino, on the channel. They were playing in the pre-season cup and beat Red Star Belgrade. So these weren't messing in pre-season, and quite clearly they're taking that good form into the start of the season, and they take on Bordellona, who are in the Juventus kit, I think. And they are slightly down near the bottom of the table. So they've got a big task on their hands at the moment. But it's VPG, it's 11s, anything can happen, and anything almost did happen. Almost went top bins, but Domino, Prolific starting much like a team who are top of the league, would you say?
Well, absolutely. So there's a lot to dissect, really. In one of the pre-season games we watched, they were excellent. If I'm not mistaken, they grabbed a winner in extra time.
Yep.
Played really well against a strong Red Star team. Now, we always say, offside. So we always say that a good pre-season sets you up for obviously a good season, and that's evidence there. They had a great pre-season, set up nicely, and like I said, they're doing well, flourishing at the top. But I'd like to talk about Bordellona, because I think when you do get to, or not have such a good season, confidence goes down, but you go into these games as really an all or nothing. Winning against the top of the table currently, 11 games in, could actually set your season up to go for a great finish, giving you all that confidence back that you've lost in those first 11 games. So I'm excited to see it play us out, and 8 Ball, you know me, I love an underdog story.
Exactly, and these guys are new to the channel as well, so welcome. We don't know what to expect from these guys, but they do seem to be playing themselves back into the game after a bit of a tricky start.
Give the ball away there. He's found it. It's a great save. It's the only place he could go. Defenders came across to cover the far corner. Keeper stood tall, and it was a great save because that was heading for the top corner. April.
Yeah, good save by Carlson. He's a good goalkeeper. We know that. He's been caught in no man's land. I'm really sorry, guys. That's on me. That is on me. And yeah, classic 11s. It's 1-0 to Bordellona. So the underdog get an early goal. And I wouldn't say they're under the cosh, but it kind of went against the run of play.
Yeah, I think Prolific started the better team with the better chances. One with a
Clay's feet.
One with the shot just wide, and the other one with a power shot that was overcooked. But this is an important moment for Bordellona, and the reason I'm saying it is they got a goal early.
Nice.
They can't think about holding it. They've got to keep playing their football and not get complacent and be like, right, we're winning against the current league leaders. They've still got to go out there and play their football and carry on, get their foot on the pedal, because they start shelling up here, you know, once it gets hard for them, Prolific will overrun it.
Absolutely, yeah, and like you kind of touched upon it at the start of this game, with them being low down in the league, you do look at the league table and you think, well, they're top of the league, so if we get anything out of this game, it's a Brucey bonus. And now they find themselves 1-0 up early on. We'll get to see a lot of what Bordellona character is in these next however long of the game left, really. So it's exciting, but that ball's gone over to top to the dangerous Clay. Keeper's looking tasty so far, but Clay wins it back, and surrounded by a sea of, let's say, black or grey shirts. But Bordellona do well to keep that goal advantage, and you can see they're not kind of pressing it too much. They're keeping hold of the ball. Perhaps what they need to do at this stage is just impose themselves more on the game. They are the team in the lead. Univar, the cameraman, clears it.
Good touch. Ooh. Oh, that was unreal. Touch, turn, composure,
really good feet.
And then the save to cap off the cherry on the cake of that bit of play. They're going to look to do the same thing again. The keeper was a lot smarter then and didn't come out too far.
Yeah, didn't
knew what the
tricks
tricks were there. But they've got still players up there. They kept the centre backs in, and this is the danger when you keep the centre backs in, because you've got men coming forward here.
And you've got dangerous attackers going forward as well. This prolific attack is particularly potent, but Bordellona do well. Those who covered for the centre-backs going up for the corner, as it's dinked in once again. Constant gets rid of it, but it's coming back to the white shirts of Prolific. They're in a hungry mood. I don't think they would have expected to be a goal down.
No.
So they want to set this right, and can they pay back with a corner?
Keeper's coming out a little bit far here.
Well dealt with, and it's found a man as well. Filio on this right hand side. Bit of keep ball there. Arguably the best player on the pitch. Goalkeeper goes long. Bradbury there taking control. Univar looks to play out.
It was risky.
Filio cuts
he's got one
it out.
man right over if he can find him, and he does.
Ball.
And he's played to the edge of the box.
Lots of players on the edge. Josh.
Cut it back in the middle. Keeper again.
Carlson,
great work from the defenders covering that near post. You've got one side to go, and the keeper knows what you have to do. But corners are dangerous from. They're looking set up slightly different because they're not going in front of the keeper as much. So I'm interested to see what they do there. And they do go in front of the keeper. They do flick it across. There's no man at the back post there.
They've got to try and counter these corners, haven't they? Because that's 2 or 3 times they've looked really dangerous now. What I was going to say is I like the look of this. I think it's Josh up front for Bordellona. He's causing problems early on, but also someone who is problematic as well as Clay. Into AFC Finn. Caldwell, he's picked out top bins. He's gone the opposite corner, and we've seen Carlson make a few saves to that near post, and maybe that's what's persuaded him to cut back across the goalkeeper. Unable to keep that one out, and it is 1-1 just before half time. Domino.
8 ball. I'm not going to say that's luck because it was orchestrated brilliantly. Now,
what a ball that is!
The keeper. He's picked that back across, man on the line. Unlucky because he got the right position, but look at the time. 8 ball is dead on.
How have they managed to sneak a goal, let alone 2 goals in that time? Wow. Unselfishly hooks it back across here. I can't say I would have done the same thing there, Domino, but he's done the defender on the line with the eyes, and just like that is why they are top of the league, Domino. It must be.
Mate, there we go. Well, we'll go back to the first goal. So we'll revert back to the first goal. And as you said, the last 2 attempts that Bordellona had, they had to go near post because the bodies were running across.
Yeah.
He decided to use that as a shield and go across the bodies as well. Now, the reason I say the luck, and there's very little luck in it, but he's gone across, is his idea to go across, and if it misses the bodies, that's going in, because you'd want one of them to block it, but they haven't.
Yeah.
And that's a great finish. The second goal, I think it was good keeping, it was a good block, and then I thought he was going to shoot because you've got the goal in front of you. You've got an open goal with one defender in that. He was smart to cut it back. And then, like you said, the striker done him with the eyes, done the keeper, done the defender. And just like that, they're back, mate. They're back on top. Confidence is flowing. And it's a great thing. It's a great time for them to do it.
And can we just talk about that ball over the top as well, Domino? Because that's what set the whole thing off. It was arguably one of the best balls we've seen on the channel, because that was just inch perfect. It was it was just before half time, and it set the striker clear as well. So that's what set everything off. But yeah, everything you said after that, absolutely spot on. This is the calibre of players in the esports Prem, squaring that when they know, again another quality ball, they know they wouldn't have been able to finish it themselves, or it would have been 50-50 on whether it goes in. They go for that sure thing.
Excellent ball, unlucky with the defending there. Eye of a needle pass, and that is high quality football. That's high quality EAFC, because only the best can spot people like that, and not only the accuracy to play that on the manual. Fair play.
Yeah, Bradbury's having a very good game in that centre midfield. I think we've seen him historically out on the right hand side, Domino, so interesting to see him in that centre midfield.
Good players, mate. It's fluid.
Oh god, yeah. To be able to do that at this level as well is something special. Here comes Christian. Bordellona now up against it as Filio gets through, but Gus Hamer says absolutely not. In the nick of time, Univar goes down the line first time with a great ball. It just looks like he held his line there. Clay running the channel. Back to cameraman Univar. Chips it up for himself, swings it in, Constant deals with it. Bradbury, ever present. Crimmy knocks it down. Clay's on the. Oh, look at it, Domino! What a big save!
Seconds.
I thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, mate. Same. I was there.
They've still got it though. It's relentless. They've still got it. Filio can't get it out either. It's just
Yeah, they're getting crowded.
Wow. Do you know what? I feel like the keeper went down early, but still managed to get a hand to it. And here come Bordellona. It's starting to look a bit like a basketball game.
Yeah, mate. It is end to end, and this is what we've missed about the VPG. It's what we missed about the Prem. It's what we missed about the best playing the best. Is you get these kind of qualities.
Yeah, absolutely. Here comes Hadji. Left hand side goes along the floor.
Needs it.
Change it up a bit. Oh, Silver Ricky does really well there. Good distribution as well. He is not slowing things down. Bordellona are setting their stall out, Domino. They want something from this game.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you would argue they deserve something here. It's Josh Harrison again. He is proving a bit of a brick wall at the moment.
And he needed to make that because I thought the pass was one over. I saw the man running through.
Yeah, he did almost snapshot that, didn't he? Josh again.
Yeah. I was waiting for the pass, and I'd imagine the keeper was too. So that was highest of reactions, not only for his virtual pro, but for the keeper himself.
Strange animation there as Clay heads it against the ground. They look like they might get out. Damso does really well there. Freaker on fire.
Ooh.
Wow. Is that his second of the game? I think he got the first, did he not? But power shot, edge of the box. It's really surprised me that it got through that crowd of people, Domino.
Exactly the same as the first prolific goal. Again, I never say it's luck because you're meaning to do it, but to get through the bodies, missight the keeper, and like a power shot on the edge there, we're not being closed down. We've got a game on our hands, and we've got back. Oh my! There was no animation. There was no movement. He was sold. The ball was there to play across. Didn't cover the front post. He was just out there, left open, and unfortunately hit the post 8 ball.
This is end-to-end stuff, guys. Welcome back.
Mate,
Welcome back to the VPG. Welcome back to eSports Prem. Yeah, both of these two teams are not settling for a draw. 2-2 with 20 minutes to go. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not going to finish 2-2. What a ball that is as well. I mean, we said at the beginning, Domino, Bordellona are towards the bottom of this eSports Prem. You would not think it.
It shows us it's the exact same, mate, in the English Premier League in real life. You don't get an easy game. There's no easy games. There's no 4-1 conclusions in these leagues. It is...
unlucky.
I know. Every game is a hard game, and every game you need to be on top form, because as you're seeing here, the current leaders are struggling. They are not anymore, 8-ball, because he has fired that junior in the back of the net when you need to be stand up and be counted. Oh, and he's gone through the player. Oh.
Wow. I was going to say cream rises to the top because we all know Clay's a quality player.
Yeah.
I would feel a bit aggrieved that there were two prolific players literally stood in the way of the ball and it didn't somehow hit any of them. But, we don't need prolific players there. We need Bordellona players there, and there were none. And, if you let Clay have a shot from, anywhere inside that box, chances are, my friend, it's gonna nestle, and it is 3-2. But as we well know, we saw in the first half, there's more than enough time for more goals. So fully expect some here in the last 8-9 minutes. Pash does well there just to take the sting off that a bit, and you can see Prolific just tracking back in a little bit more than they were 5 minutes ago. Coldwell
they're
just
looking
put
very
his foot
resolute
on it.
there, and you've got the cameraman out here that was reluctant to play on the wing. I think he's tucking back inside now, creating a back four, but they're looking a little bit more expansive. That's dangerous ball that paid off. And
the hardest thing in FIFA clubs is when you're behind and you just can't get the ball back off the other team. It's frustrating, especially with big tackle from Clay. Do you know what? I don't think we've seen a foul this game. Do you know what? That genuinely might be why this game has seemed so free flowing. The referee's just gone, yeah, do you know what, you guys, just play.
So now we're going to get a dodgy penalty decision, aren't we?
Yeah, see, this is the kind of thing I'm not too sure about. It's very difficult to get the ball back in clubs when the team who are winning keep that ball in their defensive third, because look at the size of the players in comparison to the pitch. It's difficult to get up and it's difficult to press, but fair play to Prolific. They didn't take the bit too much. Crimmy there, trying to break legs and dreams, and Carlson finally does that for them, and it is a Prolific 3-2 win, snatched from the draws, not necessarily of defeat, but maybe the jaws of draw. I think a draw perhaps would have been a fair result there.
8-ball, I mean, they can correct me if they want to. I think if Prolific came out of that with a draw, knowing the league table, they would have felt that as a loss.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Prolific, they don't. When you're sitting at current number one, I think if you're not taking 3 points, you're counting any game like that as a loss.
I don't really know what they're checking on the replay here. I don't know. Either way, we digress. Great to be back. Obviously, is esports Prem.
I'm intrigued here. I'm intrigued by what we're seeing. We're gonna
guys, please, can one of the Prolific lads let us know what we're checking here? We have to know. We just have to know.
We're going in depth, and I think they're going to this player here. So, I mean, are they highlighting his video of poor defending, or
just wise, just not got it? I don't know. Either way, do you know what? It takes a lot to distract us. We are, believe it or not, we are professional, but that might be one of the very few times we've become very, very distracted. But yeah, more to the point, a fantastic game and a fantastic advertisement for VPG, for 11s in general, and for Pro Clubs Weekly, obviously. So, as far as I'm concerned, job's done, job's a good one. Welcome to Bordellona, guys. Carry on like that, and you should have no problems seeing out the season. I know there are a lot of relegation spaces in the esports Premier this season. I think there's 8. So, I'd be surprised if they were in the bottom 8 with a team that good looking. However, yeah, don't rest on your laurels and keep digging in, keep fighting. Prolific, absolutely fantastic to have you guys back, and it's really good to see you've taken your pre-season form into the season, and 11 games in, you're top of the league. So long may that continue for you guys. Domino, final thoughts?
Mate, happy to be back. 8-ball, if I'm honest with you, at the stages right now, because I've missed it so much, I didn't even want to commentate. Just wanted to sit back here and watch the games. I mean, I was enjoying it, end-to-end stuff, and what a treat to be back on our first game for VPG in our regular current season, that we're treated to that little gem. Both teams, like you said, Prolific taking what they done in their pre-season and translating it is a hard thing to do, but they're at the top of the minute, and can I see a team beating them? It's a hard one, mate, because I think they're done great, and we always love new blood on the channel. Bordellona, don't hang your heads at that. You went toe-to-toe with the current number ones, and you made it into the 12th round. So I wouldn't be annoyed at that performance. Obviously, when you take a defeat by anyone, there's obviously things you need to work on. I think the fluidity of play at some times, you are as high quality as I've seen. Maybe those little nuances need a little bit of fixing, one-on-one defending, but other than that, you were great. You were definitely entertaining, and you're more than welcome to get back on this channel because we love some entertaining football.
Hell yeah. Well, on that note, Domino, we'll leave it there, guys. Do let us know your man of the match down in the comments. Please do like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. And yeah, finally join our Discord because it's always good fun and there's lots of money to be won, as you may have seen on socials recently. So go and do all of those things and then go and grab yourself a coffee and load up another one of our videos. We go again. I was going to say we're off to shoot another video right now. Right then. Yeah, see you on the next video, hopefully. And Domino, I'll see you in about 30 seconds.
In a bit, team.
Bye.